she doesn't. She absolutely hates cover. Watching people react to her cover. Kate, welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. New outfit. Did you not notice it in the song cover that the last chorus was in a new outfit? No. No. Everyone! She can't believe it's been 3 years. She's feeling awfully old. Oh dear. Everyone. Yaki, Tata, Richa, Kramas, Shoma, Tanuki, Koyomi, Parin, Kaniko, Rambi, Sojo, Miana, Jace, Sadis, Bjorn, Chichi! Hello, Chichi. She knows you're here. Pipa, Yana. Hello! She can't believe it's been 3 years. She's old. Long hair again. Yeah, her hair's now long. It's been 3 years since she got it cut. Thank God, everybody for coming by to her premiere. She absolutely hates premiere. She actually gets really nervous. She has a heart palpitation. She feels like she's getting just one jump scare away from a heart attack. Welcome. You've been a lot at first. She went through carpal tunnel on her paws for this video. Thank you so much for all the nice cow words. Thank you. And thank you all the gals who came and who came and added their voice in as well. Go, Kairi. Thank you for all the gifted subs? Gifted memberships? Yes, that's the word. Thank you for all the gifties to all the gals. We don't have the hydrate redeem here. But thank you so much. Oh no, we're gonna have a million membership donation noises. We're just gonna hide that until it's done. But thank you so much. Thank you. She gets very embarrassed. This model this outfit has been in the works for a long time. And she actually had another idea for this video, right? But she kind of left it too late, as in a week before. She had enough time, and then she got struck by the Rona, so now she can't actually, she couldn't do her original idea. So she had to make an MV in a span of 4 days, drawing it, everything it. But she's glad you all like it. Welcome, Erisu. Adam, welcome. Thank you for enjoying her cover. Thank you. Wait, is it gonna come back? Oh. Is it gonna come back? No. There you go. Okay, the alerts are reset now. But thank you so much. Thank you, Kairi. Thank you so much, Delta. Thank you so much, Rachel, for all the memberships. Thank you for all the gifted memberships. Time to go. Thank you. Thank you so much for the donation, Matula. Thank you. Happy 3rd anniversary of Precious Thaiga. Thank you so much. Thank you. She can't believe it's been 3 years. She thinks she started last year, okay? No joke. She's pretty sure everybody thinks it's been a year. Alert's gonna be muted off stream. It's because it keeps on giving a million different membership alerts. She doesn't really know how to fix that. But thank you. Thank you so much. Go, Kairi. Oh, it's still going. Never mind. We're hiding it for now. But thank you so much for the donut. Thank you so much for the membership gifts as well. Go. Cecilia. Welcome. Happy birthday. Chris, welcome. Thank you for coming by. Thank you. Captain Rumbler, welcome. She worked very hard, but she's been inspired by you all. She was very inspired by you all. You all may encourage that. You're all so lovely. Absolutely lovely. The cover was amazing, Tori. Thank you so much. Thank you. She worked pretty hard on it. And she's always a bit nervous, like singing, like. So she hopes she did an okay job with the voiceover and everything. We love it. Oh, thank you. I remember when you were working to 1K. She did a lot of there's been a lot since then, isn't it? Very good job, thank you. But yes, her model. This is her new outfit. You can come have a look. You can see a proper good view of it. There you go. She's not the kind of gal who's good at revealing things softly. There you go. There you go. There's actually an outfit that. So, if you want to know, this the original idea for the video was to do like a dance cover with this outfit. She has a physical copy of this outfit, right? Because she wanted to make it like a proper, like an idol dance. But then she got the Rona and it couldn't really dance. Is it me or is Tori a little bit upgraded? Are you talking about this, right? Listen, when a tight-fitting outfit's tight-fitting, it shapes the form a bit better, okay? Okay? No, but this is the same size as her like OG outfit. Wonder what's gonna happen with that cover, Rip COVID. She'll do it one day, but probably in another cover or something. But she had to make a whole MV just for it. Also, if you want the reference, here's the reference as well. It's done by Lily. Lily's absolutely lovely. So this is the reference of the outfit. If you wanna have a look, basically, it's a very idol outfit. It's very comfy, actually. Is that 360? It's not a 3D model. No, it's not a 3D model. But this is an outfit that she really, really likes, actually. Because it has a cute bow. She has a little bell on her tail for once. She's a pearl necklace. A little hair bow. Everything's all chickadee. She has some fancy gloves. Because asymmetry is every gal's favorite thing. She has a sparkly skirt. It's sparkly. Her socks are actually brown. Everybody thinks they're black, but they're brown. And she got white boots. White little boots. And she has a little bow here. You can see her little bow. But that's basically the outfit. The new outfit. Basically, it's been an outfit that she's been wanting to wear for ages. Well, it's very wobbly, which she likes. Honestly, she can't believe it's been 3 years. She gets really like lost sometimes. She's like, oh, she needs to do taxes again. It's like, but it reminds you of Cookie. She just likes these like browns-esque colors. Like she can't really show you how it looks like without. Wait. Nope, she cannot show you how it looks like. She can't really show you how it looks like with all the lighting, but it's a light brown color. Like it's a nice like a coffee brown color, and it has it's very cozy. It's a very idol-esque outfit. It's been an outfit that she's like been really, really, really excited to show you all. Really, really excited. Welcome. She forgot she had cow day too. She feels like all the last 3 years she's getting bad memory problems. She's getting old. And the memory problems are unreal right now. Getting old. We're all getting a bit old, but it's okay. We're young at heart. We're young at heart still. Imagine having memory problems. Listen, like she forgets what she talks about a minute ago. Like that's pretty bad, isn't it? The red and white kind of reminds you of classic restaurants. No, what? It's not red. It's orange. It's orange. Because she feels like if she had to pick a color to represent her, orange is the one. Cause look, her Thaiga ears are orange. She's Thaiga, you know. Can feel like your knees going bad already. What do you mean going? Her knees have been bad for so long. She squats down to pick something from like a cabinet, and her knees are like, oi, that's enough for today. But she feels like, you know, it's getting to a point where like the years are blurred, right? Like she'll forget her own age, kind of years are blurred. You know, she'll be like, what do you mean she's not 21? What do you mean? And then everyone's like, yeah, Tori, you're not 21. You're like old. And she's like, excuse you? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Orange, pink, Tori-esque colors, they really are. Like, she doesn't really wear... She wears like a few like black and white outfits, but like, she doesn't really wear other colors, you know, like green. It's so 2 years of your life. It's so 2 years of everyone's life away. How many times has she had COVID? She's had COVID like 4 times. 4 or 5 times. And every time, it's always that's like an important thing afterwards. Your 21 Thaiga years, if only she was 21 in Thaiga years. It's only so long. You don't think you ever caught COVID yet? Just expect nothing. Like when you least expect it, it'll pop up for ya. It'll get ya real good. But she's finally recovered. She got a negative test. Hippie! Yippee! It's her 3rd anniversary stream, and she now doesn't have COVID. She can go outside. Everybody, yippee! Honestly, she's done a bit too much this year. Like the last 3 years, it's kind of been crazy. You know? Tori's no longer dying, and she's just waiting. You know what? She's currently in the waiting stage of like, what's next? What's the next health issue she has? What's the next health issue that she'll be suffering from? Because she's fully convinced she'll get like a cold somewhere. Menopause. Okay, she would like to tell you she's quite far away from. She like to think she's quite far away from regressing to her old lady form. Okay, like it may be 3 years, but it's not been that many 3 years. Get a 20-sided dice. She's gonna roll 1. Like she'll go like, okay, roll the dice for like brushing her teeth, but she'll roll a 1 and then she'll like choke on a toothbrush. Like that's the kind of luck Tori seems to have right now. She feels like, you know, she needs to go to a temple. You know, she needs to get like someone to exorcise the demons. Cause like it has been like two and a half years, maybe, since she got cursed. Was it 2 years? Is it 2 years or 1 year? Maybe like 1.5 years since she got like cursed by that old lady. Which she feels like it's the beginning of all her pain. The weather finally. Oh no, it's very cold even in the UK. It's -2 right now. -2 Celsius, which is like, I don't know, like 28 Fahrenheit, something like that. She doesn't know. She doesn't know what Fahrenheits are. It's very cold. Please keep nice and warm, everyone. It's due to snow on Wednesday. It's a little bit nippy. A little bit nippy. Did they give you a bracelet that was orange because of your hair? No! They gave her a pink. They gave her a pink bracelet because they said she was cute. Like she admitted cuteness, and she was like, it's because her hair is pink. She got a pink bracelet from a monk in a temple. You want to know where you're at? If you're on the equator later, snow will be the beginning of the end of the world. But you're cute, thank you, Bjorn. She feels like when she has a face full of makeup, baby, she's cute. But like, she's one of those chameleons. She feels like, which is something she'll bring up. She'll bring up because we'll be chatting about both the past and the future this stream. Oopsie cutie though? What do you mean oopsie? What do you mean? Whoops! You're cute! Whoopsies! But honestly, this year, there's gonna be a lot of interesting things. She's gonna try a lot of things. She feels like this year is a year of new things. Yeah, thank you. She believes you got your membership from Raid Chat. So please give them lots of love as well. Also, thank you. Like everybody should give all the love to the people who helped her in the calls, because she gave them a deadline of 2 days to give her the voice, to give her the voice notes to make for the calls for the cover song. Welcome, welcome. Welcome. Kenobi, she's not. Isn't that a Star Wars thing? She doesn't really know Star Wars. She knows the gal drank some milk, some really weird green milk. Rice and omelette stream when? Well, as in like making omelet rice? She's made a few omelet rices on stream, but they've never looked good. They've never looked great in Tori's way, because she's not very good at making omelet rice. It is something she wants to do more cooking streams. Like, she wants to do more cooking streams, but she really can't do much until the kitchen is done. Which will be done by end of February, she hopes. Fried omelet. Oh, so you want Thai style. You know how quick that stream's gonna be 10 minutes. She has to do something else in that time to make a like Thai omelet, because it's literally like wok, deep, lots of oil, scrambled egg. But well, read what happened. The end of the month menu. End of the month menu is bulk rice and fish sauce. She does want to do more cooking streams. Like, there are a lot of things that she wants to cook, but she kind of is like, oh, maybe she should wait until, you know, the kitchen is done, right? A lot of things she wants to cook. You want her to make a protein shake. You put the protein powder in the shake, you put a banana in there, and some milk, and some, maybe if you're feeling fancy, a little bit of Nutella, and then you shake it aggressively. That's her protein shake kind of thing. The protein shake doesn't even give you that much protein. Like, her one gives her 20 grams per scoop, and she's like, this is not a lot of protein, right? Bulk. Oh, she gets ya. Powdered peanut butter. Powdered peanut butter. Powder. Not the suit, by the way. Thank you. It's her new outfit. It's been an outfit she's wanted to show everyone for ages. It's been. Look, like this outfit has been done since April last year. She hasn't really done anything with it, and she didn't really want to just release a random outfit in the middle of random times. So she kind of just kept it for a while. If you want to know how long she's had this outfit for, wait. The only thing that it is slightly different. Wait, there you go. Wait. You remember this model when she released it? Remember this model? She actually has this outfit in the model. It's been there since this model was concepted, okay? This model has been... Obviously, the hair is wrong because she changed the hair later on down the road, but this has been here this whole time. It's been there for a hot minute. Not gonna lie. been there for a while. Okay? Mouse, she knows she's a tiger. She's not a mouse. Her ears aren't completely round. They're slightly slanted. Look, you can see. They're slightly flat at the side. They're not mice ears. Long time, yeah. She had the outfit for a long time. But like, there were just things that stopped her from finishing it off. There are just a few things that have stopped her from doing much about it. They look cute. Thank you, Mac. Thank you so much. Thank you. Honestly, she didn't really know where to begin to like think about the last 3 years. The only thing she knows for sure is now she literally gets on OBS 5 minutes for the stream starts. Because when she did her first stream, she would sit in front of like the just starting soon's page and making sure everything was right for an hour. Like now, she was like this because she remembers her stream was at 7 p.m. GMT. She was on her PC, like setting it up and like having the nervous jitters at 6 p.m. And now she'll just like roll out of bed 5 minutes before the stream and then press start. So we have evolved. We have evolved, everyone. We have evolved as streamers to just do things properly. How many times has her mic broken in the last 3 years? Enough times. She still hasn't fixed the problem that she's very quiet in her streams. So, you know, she always every once in a while she gets a comment about how quiet she is on stream and how they have to like turn everyone else down and put her in like 300% for them to hear her. And she still hasn't fixed that. It's been 3 years. She feels like she's still as scuffy as ever. You could like never get her to watch her debut stream though. Like straight up, people who like react to their debut stream have balls of steels, okay? Because she would cringe out of her soul. Like she doesn't even like listen to her own covers back, you know? You be back? No problem. Take your time. Thank God for coming by, Mac. Thank God. You need to make sure everything is right. Okay, it's minutes of stream. They get what they get. Nah, like that. They literally like she would wake up and sometimes she'd be like, she hasn't made a thumbnail. She hasn't done this. She hasn't opened the game ever. But like that's literally just her now. Like she feels like she feels more used to streaming. That's probably the most common thing. Like she feels less guilty about streaming as well. Because she used to like when she started 3 years ago, she was very much like she had to do things that she felt like people would want her to do. You know, play the games, you know, play the Minecraft, play the games that everybody would like to watch. But now you're like, she's playing the glitchiest game known to gal that doesn't let you save. Why not straight up stream from bed? Because the VTube studio would not be able to recognize her face. It hardly recognizes her face now. You've been told if you're gonna play a game, you might as well stream it? Yeah! But like, what Tori says is it's very, very important to have a few games that you play off stream for yourself. Don't, because that's a mindset that she kind of went into in her like maybe second year where she felt like she couldn't play anything for herself. She felt like she had to play stuff on stream because she might as well stream it. But sometimes she's realized a lot of games she can't play on stream because she just sits in silence, just watch and playing it. She's like, one of those is Stardew Valley, right? It's games like that. Like she knows, you know, games that are like management games or things that she loves playing. But things like Stardew Valley, she's very much, she'll sit in silence when playing. And it's like that, like things like that you like that she kind of just learns not to do, like not to play and not to like and just enjoy herself. Things like Grand Theft Auto as well. You know, things like Grand Theft Auto. She feels like that's a game that she will play on her own time, even though it'll be really funny. But like she feels like a lot of times she's kind of very concentrated because maybe because she's bad at the game, right? Like like for example, The Witcher. The Witcher was another game that she was like, okay, maybe she'll enjoy streaming it, but like it was not a streaming game at all for her. For her anyway, you know, there are a lot of other VTubers that like can stream it perfectly well. Try tactical shooters while talking. Yeah, but like she feels like you can talk while playing FPSs and tactical shooters if you're bad at the game, which Tori is, right? She's not trying to get to the leagues. She's trying to pew some gals. So she's not trying to like be good at the game, because if she's like speed running or like trying to be competitive, she will be silent. You know? You don't know how to stream a host, but thank you so much, Dread. Thank you. Pew pew. Here she does want to play some more like Fortnite. You know, like she feels like Fortnite's the kind of game that she would enjoy playing. It's a lot easier than Apex, right? If you were here during her 3 times she's played Apex, bless Chi-Chi and Zizi for like dealing with her during that phase of her life. And she gets very terrified playing with people who are good at the game. So God bless the gal who had to play not Fortnite, Apex with her. She does play she does want to play some Fortnite. Well, like, would gals want to come and join her? Like, if she made it like a, you know, chat can join her kind of thing. That'd be kind of fun, wouldn't it? You're about to talk about random games in a game and won't shut up. Wait, what? That's the whole point of talking, right? Talking about random things. That's the fun part. Join you for Fortnite? We're eating those 8-year-old kids who are playing Fortnite. The ones who think they can wreck you and you just shoot them and they cry. Yeah, VR? She's not trying horror games. She does have VR. That's something she does want to bring up. So, this year, her goal is to do a VR stream, right? She now has a decent space that she needs to figure out how to connect the Oculus thing to her head and not puke after 10 minutes of using it. But she does have an Oculus like the Meta Quest head thingy. So she has that. And she wants to try playing games with it, right? She tries to try going into VR chat and like meeting gals. But like, she is the most untechnological gal you will ever meet in your life. Like, she's very good things that she knows how to do. She gets told how to do it, she can figure it out, you know, like making the MV and rigging and stuff. If there's things how to teach her to do it, she'll figure it out. But she kind of needs a gal to like sit her down and like one step by step tell her how to set it up. So, her goal is to try to do a VR stream, right? And to prepare for that, we have this beautiful creation graphic she made during the premiere. So this will be how we will start our VR adventures and things like this in general, like kind of more 3D streams. 22nd of February, it will be Neko Day. Day for cats, just like her, where we will adventure. It gives her enough time to figure out technology. Because God forbid she tries to figure out technology in a month. Is that a scimitar on your head? No, it's a bow. It's a bow. It's a little wee bow. So, she has a few things she wants to do. Like the VR streams is definitely something she wants to do, but she needs to figure out how to do it. So she probably needs to like message Tengu or like some other VR like 3D streamer gals. 3D. Oh no. So the 3D is basically her maid outfit and this outfit right here. This outfit here. It'll be those two for now. Back with some pizza? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. She went out today to go pick up some stuff and she celebrated by having a lot of milk products. And if you don't know Tori is very lactose intolerant. And oh boy, she had a lot of dairy products today. She had a creamy pasta, a creamy mushroom pasta with a tiramisu. And then afterwards, she had a coffee. And then afterwards, she was buying some chocolate for somebody. And they were like, oh, if you spend 10 pounds, you get a free ice cream. And like, listen, she could have said no, but she's Asian, so of course she's gonna say yes. So she ate ice cream at -1 Celsius. And now the dairy was not kind to her, okay? It was like Lindor chocolate ice cream, okay? You know, like the little fancy little bowls you get, the little like chocolate bowls, the really nice ones. They had ice cream of it. And she was like, are you saying she get a free ice? It was a full-size one, too. It was great. It was great. Thank you for subscribing, Michaela. You're on the menu now. Thank you. It was great, but now, like, the creamy pasta with the tiramisu, with the coffee, with the free ice cream is not doing her tummy well, right? She literally afterwards went to Holland and Barrett, which is like our like health food store. Like, she didn't even know how to describe Holland and Barrett. Like, maybe Rachel or some of the other British gals can try to explain what Holland and Barrett is. But it's like a health place. But she knows there for sure. They sell lactate, which is a thing that you eat when you're lactose intolerant, so you don't die. But they didn't have it. So like, Fate told her, nah, fam, you're gonna get destroyed. So right now she's celebrating somehow surviving this multiple tummy aches. But it's okay. She gets to spend time with you all. She's enjoying her time with you all. Honestly, she can't believe some of you have been here for so long. Like, no offense, but like, she's shook that some of you have been here for that long. Like, there's girls in here that have been here since day one. Like, it's kind of wild. Have you not got like bored of her? She's surprised. Okay? You know what? She's surprised that she hasn't said something to offend you all. Like, she feels like she's like one step away from saying something about food that you're all like, nah, you're good, fam, and then you just leave. Welcome. Thank you so much. Congratulations. Thank you. Your first time here? Perfect. And even if you're here for 5 minutes or 5 years, she loves you all equally. You forget about it 5 minutes. You're sort of new-ish. No, Kaneko, she's seen you. She's seen you around. She's seen you. She knows who you are. But you have only started chatting recently. She has seen you around. She does mildly stalk her regulars. Listen, it's just, she's, you know, she just wants to know, right? Tori had your address, Tori feels like she has a memory that's so bad that even if if she told her your address, she'll forget about it and she'll just presume you live in another country that you don't live in. Should you be afraid that if you have like... Usually she stalks your Twitters, so if you don't have a Twitter or you have a different name compared to what your Twitter, like, you know, what you use on like YouTube and Twitch, she won't stalk you that much. She will look at your likes on Twitter though. Occasionally. If you like enough her tweets and like, you know, reply and, you know, just like interact with her enough, she will look at your like tweets. She wants to know. Like sometimes she does wonder sometimes like, why do you like her? Like not like a judging your taste kind of ways. It's more like she's very curious sometimes. Because she like even before VTubing, she like even now to be fair, she's always been like she's a very mom-like person, like kind of gal. Like you either like her or you just absolutely like think she's a roach. Like she like a lot of people even like her or they think she's annoying as all fuck. You know? That's all you see her lurking your stream. She will lurk if you post your stream and she's awake. That's a big bit. In her self-promo bit, she will stalk you. But sometimes she won't follow while you're live or like, you know, subscribe while you're live because she doesn't want the notification. Like who's in good humor? She's British at this point. You always care about what you like on Twitter. She feels like she can't go on her Twitter at the moment anymore. Like she feels like she can't really go on Twitter as much because sometimes people like things or people like retweet things and it's just like a high 4K definition image of a foot. Like a drawing of a sweaty foot. And she's like, the old lady next to her on the London Underground is looking at her like, you're one of them. You're right, people do. We absolutely love you all. Thank you, Sadis. Welcome. Thank you. She does like, she feels like of the 3 years, she now believes you all like her. To an extent. You might change your mind, you know? She might butcher your country's meals while cooking and you're like, ooh. You look around before checking Twitter at work. It used to be covered like in like nice food posts, but for some reason you like linger on a tweet for too long. It now just suggests you tweets that are just like not safe for work. You want to make something Danish? Potatoes and meat? Like she feels she would like to make a Danish dessert, like a bread. That'd be fun. It's just a chicken. Miana, you're probably the one that's been here the longest. You're like a veteran here. Every time she thinks about Miana's and Miana's like origin, she thought Miana was straight up a troll. Like Miana's been here since literally day one of streaming. She's pretty sure you were lurking in her debut stream. But like she played Minecraft the day afterwards or something, like in the same week. And by God, she thought Miana was a straight up troll. You know, there's only one person you have to worry about feed posts from this list. She feels like she gets like right hooked sometimes with these like weird, like, you know, you do you. Get that bag, gal. But like not next to the nice old lady in the London Underground. Risal latte, it's a rice porridge with cream and almond. You mean just like a porridge? That sounds kind of fun. She does want to make, like that is one of her cooking goals. She wants to make food from around the world. And she wants to try to make food from like things that she's consumed. AKA things like anime and games and stuff. Cause this week's cooking stream, she's gonna make the mochi from the Pokemon games. A purple mochi. She's gonna do that. That'd be really fun though. No, it's just you follow some VTubers who also have fancy accounts. She feels like she could not. She would like follow them and then mute them just because of like blanks the anime stuff, but like if she gets a straight up like coochie on her timeline, she can't talk her way out of that. She can't like talk her way out of that. Haggis, she doesn't want to go to Scotland. That's something she wants to do. She wants to do more like local travel this year. Local travel. She wants to do more like, you know, like Europe travel and like, you know, the UK travel, because she's never been to Scotland. She is planning to go to Leeds in February, which is kind of north, question mark? Some Sanji's cooking. She can make some fried rice. Like, she can make some fried rice, some Sanji fried rice. Best haggis is freshly caught haggis. Freshly caught haggis? What do you mean, caught? How do you catch innards? How do you catch it? But she'll definitely look. She'll come to you, Bjorn, for like suggestions on Danish meal. A Danish meal that's doable in one stream. Because she feels like a lot of like foods that she wants to do require marinating and require like proofing time. She doesn't really know what to do then. Which comes to like what she wants to do for cooking streams. So if you've not seen, she recently announced that like she does own a maid cafe. Like she does own a pop-up maid cafe in this country, and she's kind of been weirdly like hoisted to do a more like front of house and like, you know, like in person kind of thing. So that will come to where she's not sure what she'll be doing in terms of like how she wants to like go about it. But obviously if you follow the maid cafe, you will like inevitably see Tori in her flesh form. You will inevitably see a photo of herself in her flesh form, and she does obviously like she feels like she's doxed herself enough times because of one anime expo. That was always a fun journey for everyone. And like she has met a few gals in person, and she doesn't like. If you asked her this 3 years ago, she would tell you absolutely not. Because when she started VTubing, she really didn't like the concept of face streaming, just because she's always worried that people will only like her because of her physical appearance. Right? You follow the cafe, you never see posts of it because we don't post on Twitter, we post on Instagram and TikTok and Facebook. But one of the main reasons why she VTubed instead of flesh tubing and, you know, the normal streaming is that she wanted people to like her for her personality, right? Like for who she was inside. Because when you grow up and you're a pink-haired, big-boobied Asian girl in a country where Asians are like, they're not rare, but like they're not common either. You kind of don't trust a lot of people's intentions when talking to you and like, you know, kind of getting along with you, right? And over the last 3 years, she's been very much kind of accepting that, you know, gals actually like her for her personality and not how she looks like. So she's kind of like, she wouldn't say at the moment, but it will end up being a bit of like a weird little merge. Like, she would never straight up post a photo of her face or anything on you know, Tori's like account and everything. But obviously if you like look at shit that she does outside of VTubing, you will see her. So, and that's something that she's kind of like, it took a long time. It took like a solid year of her thinking about whether or not she wanted to be like kind of front of house stuff for the maid cafe, because she's always done. She's run this cafe for like 8 years, okay? Like she's run this cafe for a long time, and she's kind of been in the shadows a lot. lot of time. So she's been trying. She wants to try to basically kind of show a little bit more of how she will like stream and stuff. Things like, for example, she wants to do a barbecue stream where she has a barbecue set up, right? So you can't really do that while showing only arms. So at some point, her torso will be shown. The boobs will be shown, not uncovered. Okay, just let's get that very clear. Very clear. Very clear. She wants to start doing a bit more like more proper cooking streams, more proper like VR streams, more proper like kind of like crafting stream, because that's something that she really does enjoy. You know? That's the $200 tip. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You might get a single toe for $200. Single, maybe after a pedicure toe. Also, Kate here, Kate. Thank you for the anniversary. Thank you. Horror VR, like, yeah. So for example, when she does VR streams, if it's something that you guys want, she can set up a camera so that you could see her body. Obviously, you can't see her face because she has the freaking headset on her head. But she thinks it's actually a really fun thing to see, right? Right? Like, it'd be a fun thing to see for like just it's not gonna be a common thing. It's gonna be like once every month or so, you know, like. But in general, she needs to think about how she's gonna set up the kitchen for when, you know, for cooking streams. And there's a chance, you know, there might be streams where she has her torso showing, you know, like binging with Babish style, which is like one of her biggest like kind of streaming or just in general like content creation inspirations. A gal that does cooking streams of stuff, and then like rarely you see his face, right? Like nowadays you see his face a lot more, but back then you wouldn't really see his face. More community night. She will be doing more community night. She promised on her New Year's resolution there'll be one every 2 months. The next one will be on the 13th of February. Yes, 13th of February. That's the next, the first community night of the year. That'll be when. But like in general, she does want to do more things that, you know, kind of sets herself apart in a way, as well as like things that she enjoys, right? Because she always thinks that like playing the same game sometimes it's like, oh, it's fun, but like she wants to do other stuff, you know. She wants to build stuff as well. She wants to build like one of those kits, those Gunpla kits, but not Gunpla because she doesn't really like Gundam. She wants to build a kit. She has a one-piece boat she could build, but like she wants to build stuff. She wants to do like she wants to paint a Pokemon card. You see those videos that they like paint a Pokemon card that make it look like it's in the whole card is like the atmosphere? She really wants to do that. Get the Thaiga Lego set. Aren't they like $100? Like, aren't those Lego things like expensive as all hell? Zoid, she would like a Zoid. That'd be fun. There's a Monster Hunter collaboration with them. She really likes it. She likes the Monster Hunter collaboration with the Zoids. Is it Zoids? Is that Zoids? Is that what it is? She played the GBA game like 20 years ago. Community fun, the Lego Tori. But like the problem with like Lego, where does she put it? She doesn't really have the space right now. You can eat 2 weeks for the price of one Lego. Exactly. Like she feels that she can't justify that. Gunpla is much cheaper than Lego. She knows a gal that bought a Gunpla for like 200 pounds, and she's like, what? No, the same gal does like a little community building day, which is really cute. Like, like they get all their friends over and they build a Gunpla together. It's such what a cute activity. Pay rent with a Lego set? Listen, like right now, her current price, her current money management is thinking about the giant slowpoke. Okay, weekly She thinks about the giant slowpoke, and about how much she would like the giant slowpoke. That's her current desire. But to be fair, right now she's kind of swamped in terms of financials just because of the kitchen. Because she really wants a coffee machine, a bean to cup coffee machine, which is like $400, like 400 pounds. You know, they're not gone. They restock it every couple of months. They restock it every once in a while. And every time she sees it restocked, she's like, oh, what if though? What if she gets a giant slowpoke? What if? But yeah, that's basically her plans for the next year. Just to experiment. It's a year of experimentation for Tori, right? It's a year. It's been 3 years since you've seen the usual Tori. Then again, she's probably become a bit more unhinged the last 3 years. Like, she's pretty sure she has less of a filter because she's getting more comfortable, which is both a good and a bad thing, isn't it? For the Bible, a $500 set. And I know with a second free one could put the wrong address. Sell it on. Valentine's gift for Tori, get her a giant slowpoke. She would give you your money back. She would straight up like, no, she can't accept it. You know what? She's until last year, she's never got given chocolates for Valentine's. So she feels like she's pretty. Wait, is it a year ago? Or was it 2 years ago? Oh, geez, was it 2 years? No, it's 2 years ago. Was it 2 years? Or was it 1 year? Oh boy. Oh boy, she still has them. Just FYI, she still has like bags of Maltesers. They're probably gone off, but she hasn't eaten them. Has your gift gone? No! It has not. She probably should check it out. She probably should go and find, wasn't it like, at this point she doesn't know. She doesn't know. Sometimes she scares herself how long it's been every time, like, for example, when the Twitch gals who are on Twitch, like, resub and it's like their 28th month. And she's like, that's a lot of months. Big size, she'll have to, like, she'll chase it up, but she doesn't really know, she hasn't checked what it is, but she'll definitely check it out. Like, maybe she'll have to email them or something, like, she have to be like, hey. Cause, like, if it's not, like, an Amazon item, it takes, like, weeks for arrive. She'll have a look. But yeah, she got given a lot of chocolates from Throne, which is why her Throne has nothing but boba and takeaways right now. And a wok. There's currently a wok on Throne because she really doesn't want to season her woks. Maybe that could be a stream when the kitchen is done where she seasons her woks. Boba, yeah, like boba tea. Right? You always get spooked about how much time has passed for things. Honestly, it's been crazy. Like, it's been crazy for how much time passes. Like, she's like, oh, it's like this year. Oh, like it's been a year, and she's like, oh, okay. She feels like time is really kind of gone to us, and she feels like every gal here has an arc since we all met. She feels like she's weirdly enough, in a weird way, like even when she was doing the maid cafe, she sees people going through life. Like she sees people going through university and like getting married, and she's like, she's done absolutely nothing since. It's the age, Tori. It's literally the age. It's so bad. Like this the last 2 years has been the year where she has to select the tier above. Usually, like, they have, like, you know, tiers for, like, ages. And she's so used to selecting, like, her usual tier, where there's still, like, a 1 in the beginning of the tier. You know, it's 18 to, like, a certain age. And she's so used to selecting that. But times have changed. She has to select the one that, like, is much older. And she's like, ugh. Don't get married, Tori. You want to try to using her rewards card. Like, she feels like, you know, it gave her a little bit of an identity crisis. Kind of like, what is she doing with her life? Kind of thing. But then she realized after like maybe like a week of being like a bit like she realized, you know, every gal's their own person and they take their time, you know. Time is like, you know, everybody goes through it in their own way. And it kind of brings her peace at that point. Right? You want to get married in a Walmart parking lot? Like, at least, is it at least a good Walmart? Like a 4.8 out of 5 on Google Walmart? Or like, are we talking about like a 2.8 out of 5 Walmart? She didn't even know, like, if she'll ever get married, right? Like, she doesn't really, want to spend money. She found out how expensive weddings are. They're like 25 to 30,000 pounds for a decent sized wedding. And she's like, how many chicken nuggets can you buy with 35,000 pounds? Right? Like what? Like, why would she, like, she didn't get it. All your friends have married, have kids, have some career, reviving in a bus and sleep. You know what being an anime person online? She feels that. Like every time she meets her family, like acquaintances, they're like, oh, Tori, what are you up to? And Tori's like, cause like, right, say you're an anime girl online. One thing, saying that you run a maid cafe is another thing, right? Like it's a completely another thing. Just check the one you would pick is a 3.8, 3.6, 3.6. Oh, you know what? It's a story. If you get married very small wedding. The problem with a very small wedding is that she's Asian. So her Asian family would be very like, the auntie second remove will be coming with their whole family and you're paying for it. And she's like, the last wedding she went to was like this gargantuan Malaysian wedding where it was in like a banquet hall and there was like 200 people. And she's like, yeah, she doesn't want to get married. Literally, she was like, what is going on? Like, her and her brother were like looking at each other like, is this what they expect from us? Like, is this what they expect from us? Because it ain't happening. Like, apparently out of the 200 guests, only the bride and groom's friends were 25. How depressing is that? How depressing is the fact that 165 of your guests were your family friends? Not even yourself. Not even your own friends. She feels like if she went to get married, she would just have like a little small party. She would think about the food menu more than the wedding itself. Like, she would be like, get whatever dress, whatever, you know, location. The food has to be bobbing, right? Like, it has to be so good. Like, there has to be some, like, lobster with, like, freaking uni everywhere. Like, she has unlimited lobster. She feels like she has to, like, have the most bougiest meal ever. Like, she would have to, like, think about the menu. Well, she didn't see a lot of, like, because she's gonna be a gal's bridesmaid, right? So she's, like, looking at, like, references and, like, you know, things to, like, send as, like, inspiration. And there's, like, there was a post about someone making a free-flowing ramen bar. And she's like, if you don't get this, she's not coming. Make the wedding British? Nah, because she went to a British wedding with, one of her cousins, and the food was crap. Like, it was so terrible. Like, it was beautiful. Like, the whole place was beautiful. It was like a heavenly aura, but the food was so bad. Like, not to make it a bit dark, but like, the spread they had worse than the spread we had for her father's wake. Like, it's very dark. She gets it. It's very dark. But, like, she was a bit like, this is what you're giving her? She shouldn't really complain. It's a very first world problem to complain about the food at a wedding. But, like, you know, like... Triple A Heinz beans? Heinz is expensive. Like Spam. Spam is expensive. Spam is £4 for a can. What the fuck? Why is Spam £4? It used to be like 90 pence. What happened? What happened? Your friend's wedding food was amazing? Most wedding food was good. Most wedding food's always fancy and bougie, but sometimes you leave hungry, right? So, like, she always wants a wedding food that was like a buffet, right? Spam, what about Spam sushi? But, like, she feels like things like that have made Spam more expensive because it's so expensive now. She can't even justify buying it because the price of a Spam can is the same price as a kilo of chicken drumsticks. Why would she buy a can of processed Spam? Even though it tastes so good. Well, in the end, she does enjoy a good wedding though. Like, she feels like it's a good atmosphere to go to a wedding. But like, 4 of her friends, 4 of her like close friends are getting married the next year and a half. 4! And she's surrounded by people being like engaged too. The only one she's proposed to is an anime man from a game. What was the time on the bottom of the chatting board? Is that the clock? Oh, this is her current time. This is the current time. It's currently 10 past 9 in the evening. It's the time for Tori. It kind of tells you how long she's been awake for. No, today she got woken up by the builder being like, "Can we come in?" And she's just like, she's not really good in the mornings now, though. She's not really good in the mornings. Not good at all. Give her a quick eye scratch. Give her a second. Her eye is itchy. Itchy eye. So, you know, like life is kind of breezing through. You know, if it's breezing through for you and you're feeling a bit like, you know, a bit like, what are you doing with your life? Don't worry. You get there. She's feeling it as well. So don't worry. It's not just you. It's not just you. No, our streaming plans. She does want to not saying that the rig like anything wrong with if Jay's rigging, but she wants to re-rig this so that she could add stuff without annoying people. Like that's like she might re-rig this whole model so that she could like add things to it without being like, hey, can you add this? Can you add that? Can you add this? So maybe she'll re-rig this model. You know, like maybe she'll re-rig this model, but she's not sure. Just to annoy Jay? Just annoy. No, she doesn't. She feels bad because it's very pointless things. It's like, oh, can you add this one emote? And you have to like do everything. So she always feels like she needs to like. She feels like she should do it herself, so she doesn't annoy people about it. And she can't really afford a new, fully new rig. That's like if I say you forgot to add this and that. No, because she wants to add. Okay, if you guys have been on Twitter, there's been this leaning thing, and she really wants this leaning thing. You know, when you lean forward and you get really up close, but she wants that. But she doesn't want to like bother Jay to like do it for every single outfit, right? Because she has multiple outfits now, right? Like, she doesn't want to bother Jay just to be like, hey, can you re-rig all of these outfits to lean? So, like, she feels like she should just do it herself so she doesn't bother anyone. Because at that point, you might just re-rig everything. Right? That's it. Like, yeah, exactly. Like, she feels bad for, like, kind of feels bad if she can't pay as much. Slowpoke, time to fund the Tori lead. She will do it herself because she doesn't enjoy rigging. She doesn't actually really enjoy rigging. Like, there's a lot of projects she wants to work on. There's one that she wants to do for a gal. She's rigging a model for a gal as well. But there's a lot of things she wants to do, like in terms of like creative like stuff. She wants to do a little commission charity drive. After she, like, maybe this is like March time, March, April onwards, because she's really busy until like end of February at this point. Cafe Mini Me, welcome. She wants to open, basically pay what you want commissions for charity, because she wants to raise some money for the breast cancer charity that her ma used for her treatments. So that will be something in March, April, where her commissions are open again, but like they're charity ones. She wants to do a lot more charity related things, basically. That's her. She has too many goals. That's why her New Year resolution is only what she said she would do. You've been waiting to call me. Listen, she's been so busy. She's very sorry. She's very sorry. Oh, thank you, Mac. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming by. She'll hope to see you again soon. Thank you for celebrating her 3-year anniversary as well. Your mom had treatment for cancer? Yeah, that was like a whole thing last year. Actually, it was about this time last year, actually. So, like, this last year has been a very, in real life kind of year for her. Like, a lot of things have happened that kind of made her change, like, her mind a lot of stuff. Made her a lot more, like, flexible with life. So, she's kind of just doing what she wants to do now. Like, because she feels like if she tries to do what everybody else is doing, she'll just end up getting, like, she won't be as happy. She's been very busy, though, like, unholy levels of busy. She's recovering well. She's complete. She feels like she's, like, almost fine now. Like, they found it very early on, so she got the treatment done and everything. She's coming back in, like, March/April to, like, get a checkup. But she's probably gonna stay for like 5 months afterwards too. So she's absolutely terrified of so. She's absolutely terrified. Now, this year is the year of change, okay? Kitchen being redone. So, you know, a whole house extension being redone. She's gonna finally buy a new TV. Like, her TV's from 2008. So that's the upgrade we're about to have. We're about to have like a what? 14-year telly update. Like, her TV's pretty old, and like because she's getting the kitchen extension done, the living room's also getting extended, so it's gonna be a rich, nicer like atmosphere in that room to actually go chill in. So new TV. She's planning to rebuild the chicken coop area, so like rebuild the chicken coop so she can get chickens again. That's one of her plans. By summer she wants chickens again, so she wants to get chickens. Her TV's older. Some people on Twitter don't say that. Oh, she keeps on thinking everyone she knows has like a 19 birth year. You know, like. No one she knows is 2000 onwards, but then she realizes the 2000 onwards people are at least 23. Like, they're like 23. That's their age now. It's absolutely disgusting. Absolutely vile. But they're 23. In our year where Tori just can't imagine them being more than like 15. Could you get them a little neck wrap? You know, make a head, a tie? That you could have made that. You could have made it. You know what? You made a PG joke, Bjorn. Zoomer started at 96. She feels like 96 is like on the cusp, right? Like on the cusp of like millennial and Zoomers, something like that. Like it's about like 96, 97, maybe. She's not really sure. She doesn't know. Google will do it. how you feel knowing your niece is starting college, like as in 18, like university? To be fair, her niece, who's like 6 right now, is like going to middle school. And she's like, well, not middle school, like primary school. And she's like, she remembered when you were a little like freaking potato. And now they just go, oh, Auntie Tori. And she's like, don't talk to her. You should not be able to talk yet. Why are you able to talk? 96, 97 for Zoomers. There you go. She feels like she doesn't count. She doesn't count like the Zoom that like, and it's for her. Zoomers start from 2000, right? One of your cousins announced she was pregnant a week ago. You feel so old. Oh. When she found out, like her cousins are like, cause she expected her cousins to have children way before her because her cousins are like, she's the youngest in like our generation of Tigers, right? The Thaiga family, long, but she's like the youngest of her generation, right? She was something to talk yesterday and now she's complaining about gas prices. She's complaining about gas. Just wait until she starts talking about like tax return forms. Oh, absolutely disgusting. You never started to talk. Just wait until they start like responding questions to you, Rumbler. Like when they start asking you questions, oh, they know how to play like board games. It's over. It's over. Like they're very technological. These kids. Like what her cousin like. She went for Christmas. And her cousin like her niece like learned how to rollerblade in like 2 hours because they watched that YouTube video. And she's like, how do you know? Like, how are you, like, oh yeah, just search this on TikTok. And she's like, bruh, when she was your age, she was like fucking playing with those books where you had to shove like a little shape, like a triangle shape through a book that has the same shape, but then she couldn't figure it out. Like that was her. That was her at the age of 6. How dare you? He always wants to play. He wants to play Fall Guys. When he's just like, don't you learn how to talk when you're like 3 or 4? You're trying to play Fall Guys at the age of 4? Jesus Christ. They're evolving. They're gonna take over us soon, every gal. You know? They're gonna take over us at this point. It's kind of terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. She feels like she's getting to an age where she's like, she's in that in between though. Like because she's the youngest in the Thaiga like generation. Like she's lucky because no one expects anything from her. Yeah. You know, it's like she's still in the like, oh, you don't have a significant other like you're going to marry. And she's like, oh, yeah, no, you know, she's so young. And they're like, oh, you're right. And she's like, excellent. She got all of the questions finally again. Right? Because, like, she feels like if she has younger siblings or, like, younger cousins that aren't, like, you know, like, they went and married, she'll get that question a lot more. It'll be like, oh, when is it your turn, Tori? And Tori, because Tori is the youngest, there's no one younger than her except for her nieces and nephews, which they're like 6 and 7. Like they're too young for a long time, so she'll be fine, right? She'll be fine. You know, she's still not getting cussed out yet. Even Mama Thaiga has given up on Tori and her brother. Like straight up, her brother's older than her. Right? Her brother's 4 years older than her. So her brother's the one that seems to get the pressure, but like, her brother's a bit of a fuckboy as well, so her brother's kind of like, every time she goes back to Thailand, her brother has another gal, right? Like, there's another gal that she has to be introduced to, and she's like, at this point, she's gonna forget your name, because the next time she comes over, you're gonna have another one. So like, her mom has given up on him, and her mom has given up on her. So like, the Thaiga bloodline ends with us two. Tori's brother's Giga Chat. She doesn't really understand why though. Like, it's he like dated this Instagram famous model, and like this girl was the worst girl she's ever had to like conversate with. Like, 'cause Tori is a bit socially awkward. Okay, she's not really like her brothers are like, you know, go to like nightclubs and like socialize and network. Tori's a stay inside and play games kind of gal. So this girl is trying to talk to her, and they're talking things like, oh, you know, look at this makeup brush. She's like, she has absolutely no idea what the hell you're talking about. Welcome back, Lee. Welcome back. But her brother is like, when he dated this girl, like this girl was like, it made her not want to date anyone that's like famous. Cause this girl had an ego that like her Asian mother like really was about to fight this gal. My Mama Thaiga loved her. Mama Thaiga was like, ooh, she's famous. But Tori is never like, Tori's not the kind of social gal that her brother is. Her brother is like, even now, she looks on her Instagram that like you know, her and her brother like follow each other. Like, he's posting a new girl every couple of weeks, and it's like really like AI generated quotes about deep love, and she's like, we live in two different worlds. Like, it was the most like it was Joji song lyrics kind of quotes, and she's like, yeah, we this is why we have never gotten along, every gal. Like, her and her brother are civil, but like we cannot be any more different. Like, her brother mentioned Demon Slayer once to her, and she was like, no, you stay out of her world, okay? You stay out of the Wii world, okay? Get out. You need Tori's brother to teach you how to easily get a girlfriend? You just have to be confident. Like, her brother is probably the most confident gal she's ever met. Like, he has an ego that like seems to like, she doesn't even know where it came from. Like, she has no idea where it came from. Her brother has like her brother is very good at talking. Like, he's very network. He's very extroverted, right? Plus, he also goes to the gym every like day. So that probably adds to it. Like, every gal says he's quite good looking, but obviously, because he's her brother, absolutely not. He looks like Brock. Like, but she's a little bit rude to her own brother, okay? Like, you all might think that he's good looking, like, but like, she's just kind of like, him? Are you sure? Are you sure? Like, this one gal, they almost got engaged, right? This one gal was very lovely lady. Like, she was absolutely lovely. Actually made effort to like talk to Tori. So, really like this girl, but like in her head, she was like, are you sure you want her brother? Like, are you sure? Like, are you sure? Are you absolutely sure you want this gal? Just go out and fake confidence? Fake, like, obviously, she can't really tell. She's not really a Riz-filled gal. She's not really Rizzy as her brother is. But, like, her brother's confidence comes from Mama Thaiga's confidence, right? Because Tori took up a lot of her dad's introvertedness a lot more than Mama Thaiga's extrovertedness. Because Mama Thaiga's the kind of gal who would go and bargain at Harrods, right? So, like, Mama Thaiga has confidence through the roof. Absolutely through the roof. And, like, so her brother gained that from her. Because they're both, like, what is it called? Like, social? Like, they're very social people, right? And her dad and Tori are very, like, we will be in the back playing Pokemon at Starbucks. Like, we're not really, like, going out kind of types. You're usually charismatic, you need to struggle with the new ones. But, like, she wouldn't say her mom is charismatic. Her mom is very scary to her. The Riz only runs with her brother and Mama Thaiga. Everybody who meets Mama Thaiga loves Mama Thaiga. But Mama Thaiga is evil. Straight up. How? Like, they're like, oh, we love Mama Thaiga. And she's like, she's fucking tricking you. She's ghastly. She's like, you don't know. You don't know. You don't know. Intimidation checks use charisma. Honestly, Mama Thaiga has the intimidation that cannot be rivaled. Like this one time, she was doing she was running a cafe at a con, and people decided to use the staff area. People who weren't even staff were using the staff area as like a chill zone, and it was so busy and it was really annoying, and everybody was in the way. And Tori was like, oh, this is kind of annoying. Mama Thaiga shows up, walks in to like drop stuff off. Everybody goes quiet, gets up and leaves. Cause like Mama Thaiga's aura was so scary to them, and they just got up and left. And she was like, is she gonna gain this? Is she gonna like absorb this energy? Is she gonna like get this energy? She wants this, is she gonna inherit it when she like becomes old? Like when menopause hits, so she's gonna become like the most intimidating gal in the world? กาเต้สวัสดีเก้าสวัสดีเก้าตอนนี้ทาริพูดเกี่ยวกับคุณแม่ของทาริอยู่family day, your granddad started talking about his marriage. Turned to me and said, so when you get submission? What a way. Like she feels like she missed out not having a nan, like a grandparent to like talk to. She feels like grandparents are probably like really brutal, right? Like, cause like she never got to like talk to her grandparents. Like her dad's side grandparents only spoke Chinese, so she couldn't speak to them before they passed away. And her mom's side passed away when she was like 4. So like she never had grandparents. And every time she meets her grandparents, she's like, can she adopt this grandparent? Cause they're so sassy. She loves a sassy granny. Like they're so sassy. But overly nice, but like overly nice to other people, overly nice to you as well. Because like that's what Mama Thaiga is, right? Mama Thaiga, very nice to people until you cross her. Like you cross her, it's game over for you, right? It's game over. You're gone, destroyed. But she feels like she's the same now. She feels like she's gaining her mom's like sassiness sometimes, and she's scared. Straight up, she's scared because like. Not gonna lie, she's kind of terrified. How will happen when Tori gains Mama Thaiga's terrifyingness? Because Mama Thaiga is a girl boss. Society says she is a girl boss, but she's a scary girl boss. Like she knows like her English is decent. Her English is fluent. Like N2 in Thai terms. Like her English is like almost fluent, but like she still has the Tinglish, you know? She still speaks like a Thai gal. And like, Ma, your friend is in a same-sex marriage and your grandpa said it was a phase and also he was gonna grow out of it. At least like, you know, Mama Thaiga is very, very, very fine with the fact that she likes all gals, like Tori likes all gals. But like God, like rest in peace, Mama Thaiga. Like she could never come out the closet to her father. Like her father would erase like everyone. Like straight out, she wouldn't even know how to think about how her dad would react. Gabby John, Gabby Terrence, thank you so much for your happy anniversaries. She's now just chatting. For those who just came, she has her new outfit along with her new cover idol outfit. Nya. Back to this. And we have a few things. We have our new 3D debut on the 22nd of February. Toot. Boy. Oh yes, have a little chat. Basically, if you missed everything, too long didn't read, is that we are going to kind of experiment with content this year. So expect a lot of like one-off streams, testing streams, there might be a few members only stream or like sub/member only streams for like her testing out equipment. You know? Chatting bot isn't showing emotes. It's try. Is that you just noticed that? That it doesn't show. It doesn't show. Her emotes. Like, is that you just noticed that it doesn't show emotes? You don't really know how to do things. Like, she probably should try to fix up her overlays. But like, in a way, is there a point? You know? 3 ปีแล้วโทรี่ลูกครับจุกครับค่ะโทรี่ไหมครับพี่อ๋อโทรี่โอเคโทรี่มีความสุขเกี่ยวกับเป็น Vtuber ไหมโอเค basically what said was it's been 3 years. Like, did you do it? Like, you know, it's been 3 years that Tori's been a VTuber, basically. Yeah. Tori, 3 ปีแล้วแต่ Tori อ่านภาษาไทยไม่ออกอยู่ดี Tori knows what he likes to look at. Watch along, maybe? A watch along of Tori setting up her streams? She doesn't really know what to watch along. Cause like watch alongs would probably be more like a community night where we on Discord where we just watch a movie and we talk about it. Cause like Tori's really bad at watching movies. Cause she talks and spoils movies very easily. Like she like figures out plots very easily. So she doesn't really know if that's something that she would do. So there's a couple of things that she wants to plan for this year. She does want to start a branch in her maid cafe that is kind of like supporting a VTuber. So she wants to like adopt some VTubers to be under the Maids of England wing. That's something to look out for at some point. Cause she will be should be setting that up so that, you know, she's once collabable friends, you know? But 2, she feels like the cafe can really do with like an online group as well. But the only thing is that you have to be streaming or very active during UK time zones. Cause like what she wants to do is involve them in our pop-ups, so have them on screens at our cafes so that they can talk to people virtually anyway. Stuff like that. Like there's a lot of things in the little Tori noggin, you know? We have to wear a maid skirt. It's not a skirt, it's a dress, bruv. But there will be she's planning on running a maid one as well as a butler. Cause her maid cafe is a butler cafe as well. We have butlers in our cafe, so she does have both a maid side and a butler side that she wants to host and like adopt a few people. So if you ever want to be in a group, she doesn't really know how to suggest it because it's not really in the works. We actually have official VTuber as well. We actually do have like we used to have a VTuber model but they're just like they were like you know, health reasons and all that stuff. So we don't really we have a model, but she doesn't really know if they'll ever be like readopted out because it's quite hard. Honestly, being VTubing is quite hard to be active in it. In her own opinion, like she feels she's seen a lot of people like kind of stop, which is fine, you know. Life. If it's not really your thing, you can move on, and that's okay. But she feels like a lot of DAOs, if they stop, they don't start again. Like it's very hard to be consistent, especially if you have like a job or things outside. And like, you know, there's not that many of us. Many of us indies anyway that are still going after so many years. Like actually like actively going. A few gals still stream here and there, but like she feels like the only gals she knows are like only a couple of handful of friends that she's made. A lot have graduated, a lot have been kind of moved to like industry, like agency and stuff. Cafe Monster, Cafe, welcome. But like, for example, Bjorn is probably one of the few gals that she knows still actively streams that started around the same time as her. Like, there's a few gals, you know, Fanny was also one gal. Bjorn, Snappy as well. Like, there's a lot of gals that do still stream, but she feels like there's a lot that have like graduated or like just literally like stream once every couple of months or something. Happy third anniversary, thank you, Monster, thank you so much. Thank you for spending the last year with her. Thank you. So you need to have fun, yeah. Like, she feels like unless you go into like a big agency, it's very hard because now like the world of YouTube, there's a lot of gals and a lot of people kind of moving on from being online as well. Like, you know, COVID really helped people grow in a sense. And a lot of people have been like, oh, you know what? They want to go back to school. They want to go back to, you know, university. They want to go start their careers again. They're gonna move on. That's okay. So it's very hard to like keep up with career life as well as streaming. Tori just can't stop. Tori's the kind of gal, if she stops, she might like, she's like you know those mice that like have to move constantly or they die? That's like Tori. She has to constantly do something. That's why she's somehow still here. Even if you're not good at reading Thai, you speak Thai well. Thank you. วันหนึ่งทอยจะพูดชัดขนาดที่ทุกคนคิดว่าทอยเป็นคนไทยเต็มนะ One day Tori would speak Thai so well, everybody would be like, ah yes, native. They won't think, oh, you learned Thai, how nice. Lemurs will continue to stream for a long time. We're streaming before they became a Vtuber. Tori has never streamed, right? Before she became a Vtuber, she never streamed. She did a few things that were like, you know, online-esque, you know, like posting and like sorting out maid cafe social media and stuff, but she never streamed because one, she hated her own voice, so she didn't really have the confidence to stream a long time ago. She quite enjoys it. I don't really know about y'all, but she kind of just enjoys playing games, and it did ruin her social life outside of it, but like, it's fine because everybody's busy nowadays. Have you ever wheezed? She's been called a kettle a few times. She does have like a really distinct laugh when she's laughing. Like, she's never like wheezed in a way though. It means you and Okas still streaming. We all, a lot of us started like around the same time. Like, a lot of us did start around this time, like of the year. Like, there's a lot of gals that started around maybe December to February 2021. A lot of gals do. You do have a bit of a kettle laugh. Yeah, she has a kettle laugh, alright. But like, she thinks it's fine. It's like a bit ear piercing, but it's fine, you know? There you go. She can't help it! Even if she knows she makes it, she can't stop it coming out. Do I become a Thai cat? She really wants to learn more. Like, she still needs to do some more Thai learning streams with Shoma at some time too. Like, her Thai is definitely surviving because she's speaking Thai occasionally. Like, no joke. Like, sometimes she thinks like she would have forgotten Thai, like more Thai than she would have if she hadn't spoken Thai on stream sometimes, you know, like ถ้าเกิดโทรี่ไม่ได้พูดไทยต้องใน3 ปีเนี่ยโทรี่คิดว่าโทรี่ก็ลืมเกือบหมดเลยอะ like โทรี่ธรรมดาพูดไทยกับคุณแม่อย่างเดียว Dory normally only speaks Thai to like her mom, so like she finds any excuse to speak Thai to a Thai gal when she's out at any point. Like, she'll go to a Thai restaurant and speak only Thai. Agree, cute wheeze. She never noticed it until she started streaming because she's very good at like masking laughter in person. She goes like ha 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 ha, you know. But she does have a bit of a loud laugh, right? Don't ever stop it. She can't stop it. Like if she could, she would, but she can't. She can't, you know? Nang. You know what? She's giving up with reading Thai. She's gonna throw into Google Translate and like read it out to her. Wait. Okay. Paste.
งั้นผมควรให้โทริอ่านไทยบ่อยๆหรือเปล่า
So basically it said, should I make Tori read Thai often? Absolutely not. ขอไม่ส่งภาษาไทยให้โทรี่นะเพราะโทรี่เดี๋ยวร้องไห้ถ้าเกิดโทรี่ต้องอ่านภาษาไทยเยอะก็หลักนั้น she will straight up cry. Like if you say enough Thai to her, she will cry because she will just be like, she can't read that in Thai. It'll get to a point where she's just like, she's gonna just shove it into Google Translate and they can read it out to her because she's fluent in a way where she can understand and listen. But you need practice, right? But do you want her to spend 20 minutes reading Thai in a stream, right? Like, do you want her to spend that long on a stream? Because she wants to learn Thai, like she wants to practice Thai more often. But like, you want to see her going, yeah. Like, she would read really slowly because she has to like read it away. Thai is a language that if you don't understand the accent, the vowels, it's completely different words. Like, so for example, cow. Like if she spells cow, if she said cow, it's a cow. Cow, it's a sound a tiger makes. Cow is glue in Thai. So it's very hard to get the right words out. Like, she obviously picks up certain words, you know, like T, which is the little, like if you look at username, it's the third letter from after, like it's the first letter after which is the first bit. T. She recognizes that because she can only like read certain words because she recognizes them. Give us all glue. No, stop saying glue. Cause like it is sometimes when she writes cow, she accidentally says it as cow because it's a single accent, you know. Especially when she's writing stuff in Thai, what she does is she says it in Thai and you know Google like reads it up and like rewrites it in Thai. And sometimes she says Tori, it goes like Tori and it spells Tori okay, but like she goes Gao Day or no Gao Day. Like it's completely different meanings. But you can't ถ้าเกิดอยากเขียนก็เขียนได้แต่ว่าถ้าเกิดโทรี่อาจจะไม่ตอบอยู่แบบตอบช้าๆอย่าว่าโทรี่ละกันนะ like if you send Thai to her and she takes like 10 years to read it or she doesn't respond, don't hold it against her. Why cow? Like, how do you spell cow? Like with the extra little line on it, you know, like sala. She didn't even know. Mina? No, that's the wrong one. She doesn't even know her vowels. So she feels like if she sat down, went to a Thai school for like 2 weeks, she will learn Thai again. She'll learn how to write and read Thai again. But like, listen, Tori's dyslexic. So learning new characters, absolutely new world. Like she could not understand it. Like ทอรี่ธรรมดาอ่านภาษาอังกฤษก็ไม่ค่อยออกขนาดนั้นเพราะทอรี่อ่านเหมือนตาบางคำเป็นไม่ใช่เป็นคำที่ทอรี่อยากได้แต่บางทีทอรี่ถ้าเกิดทอรี่อ่านภาษาอังกฤษไม่ได้ทอรี่จะคิดว่าอ่านภาษาไทยแบบไหนอะ If she can't read English, why would you think she can read Thai? Like if sometimes she can't read English if it's like in another font, she would die. Bless you. She did not sneeze. That was Thai, Bjorn. Listen. She feels like it's like she wishes she would understand. Like she wishes she was a polyglot. Like she wishes she could understand languages so much easier. Like, she would love to learn a lot of languages. Like, there's a lot of languages she wants to learn. And she's picking up a few words. We have to go bed, no worry. Matula, thank God for coming by. Thank God. Thank God for spending her 3-year anniversary here. And thank God for always responding to her tweets and stuff. It always brings her so much joy. Thank God, even though sometimes Tori's really bad at replying. Like, sometimes Tori's really bad at replying, but she always appreciates every time you leave a reply to her tweets. Thank God, thank God. Also got it's bell time. Does she even have this set up? Does she even have it set up? Ah! Hey, you can see the color of her outfit better here. Now! Now! Hi. Do you like the fact that she drew the necklace on herself? And it looks like a completely different art style? Yeah. Yeah. But God, thank you so much for the support. Thank you. It throws it in, alright? You know what it is? It's a Cheerio. Like, that's what it is. You know? She didn't really know what to put in the middle. And then she saw a picture of some Cheerios. And she was like, fuck it. It's a straight up Cheerio. On her outfit. Welcome. It's like a British greeting now. It's like it's meant to kind of distract you, right? Like you're meant to, you know, Tori's dancing, Tori's like bopping around. Instead of looking at the boba, you're like, what the fuck is on her neck? And it's a fucking Cheerio. And like it'll make you want to talk to her, right? Like you'll be like, why does she have a Cheerio on her neck? So it'll make everybody like go be like, why do you have a Cheerio on your neck? Exactly. But thank you so much. Thank you for always doing your best. Thank you. She will always do her best, and she'll continue to do her best until her technology fails her, and then she'll cry. Why do you have a Cheerio on your neck? Exactly. It'll make people come and talk to her. Cheerio always draws your eyes down at her collarbones. Her strangely pronounced collarbones. You didn't even notice it until you mentioned it. It's because it's meant to hide her tan line, right? Because she has a neck tan line. You can see it, kinda. It's meant to like distract it from the tan line. But it feels like it doesn't really work. Also, good night. Lati sawat na. Fundy. Lati sawat. ขอบคุณมากนะที่มาหาทอรี่ ขอบคุณมากนะ Good night. Are you gonna eat the Cheerio? No. She's gonna see how long it can stay stale for. It's probably really stale by now, you know? Sometimes you forget you have eyebrows. You wanna see them? You wanna see her eyebrows? She feels like she could never have them out. Like, she feels like they're weird now. Like, they're weird to see now, aren't they? Like, poor Jay having to rig the freaking eyebrows and then never seen, right? To be fair, her eyebrows are kind of like having some time, you know? What a weird like, she doesn't really, she can turn them off. Goodbye eyebrows. She doesn't like them. Oh, she does still have the eyebrow. The eyebrow is still there. Like, can you not see it in the hair? Like, they're still there, right? They're still there. They're just not there. The forbidden toggle? Yeah, thanks, Jay, for that. Like, do you want to see the forbidden toggle? The toggle that, like, she did not ask for? And she got given it? And she was like, why the fuck did you put this in her model? After today, we're back. Welcome back, Koyomi. Welcome back. You would eat the Cheerios since you're a bird? don't eat the Cheerio from her neck. She might. It's horribly stale by now. You know, it's got the cloth that goes around your collar of your shirt. Keep distracting you because of how it's rigged. Wait, what? This one? Her bows? Her bows? Is it that? But she less like this rig. This outfit is very cute, to be fair. You eat stale food? You shouldn't. You shouldn't eat stale food. Mind you, those candy necklaces? Oh, she loves those. She felt like she was so fancy with them. And what ruined them was she found out that they don't make it for kids anymore. They make it for adults. And she was like, oh, that ruined it, didn't it? Forbidden toggle? You mean licking ice cream toggle? Shit toggle. She doesn't even know if the toggle's TOS. Like, she's not even sure that she's allowed to show the toggle, right? Like, she's not sure that it's like TOS. Bear safe and sorry, Jada go at the oh, that toggle, yeah. See, that's why you know, like, Kaneko's been here for a while, because that was like what, May? You're on Discord. Didn't you share in the Forbidden Channel? Yeah, it's somewhere in the Forbidden Channel. If you really want to see it, you can go see it there. You post a screen. Oh wait, let her have a look. Any problems with the rig? Feel free to scream at Jay for it. Even though this was like a month ago. Oh, you mean this bit? It's because they're two separate pieces of fabric. Because a lot of these like maid outfits, they don't really fit a chest properly, so this bit kind of just is taped. It's like safety pinned onto her bra, so that's why it's not. As long as you don't stand naked, suddenly you should be fine. Little did you know? No, she doesn't have a tongue like that. She was tempted to ask her mother mama to draw like a base model so she could draw her own outfits on top. But she feels like that's a lot to ask her model mama. That's a lot to ask. She feels a bit bad to be like, hey, you want, can you draw her body naked? Cleavage got to listen. She needs it, okay? Cause like when that lean happens, you know that thing is gonna be wildin'. Yeah, you had undies toggle? Did it like is it a normal thing that your like riggers don't tell you what toggles you have? You keep watching it, stop looking at her boobies. Brian, stop looking at her boobies. Look at her eyes. They may have only one thought, but look at her eyes. You can't. There you go. She's gotta do the thing where the VTubers just peek. Hello. Hello. Someone say bread? No. Only cow. Only cows. Only cows here. Head pat. Yay. She does want to re-rig this so that there's actually an actual head pat emote. Eye contact is too much for you? She'll stare at you. It's kind of drying out her eyes, but you know, she'll stare at you. She'll stare at you, go. Can you imagine? This is how she streams. This should be how she always streams. Why don't she just get a Discord, a Steam notification? She got a Steam notification. A friend request? No, she's streaming. Go away. Close your eyes. There you go. Oh no, they're still open. She kinda Not gonna lie, because she's wearing these big boys right now, they it's kind of hard for her model to recognize that her eyes are closed. You're about to smell someone up close? You smell like food. Which actually reminds me, she actually needs to go eat dinner. She hasn't had dinner yet. Is the mouth tracking different for this outfit? It shouldn't be. It's a little bit slow. Wait, give her a second. Let her refresh this. Oh, it's her rebridger being a bit slow. She doesn't really know how to help it. Well, too bad. She has fiber FPS. Listen, leave her FPS alone. She doesn't really know why it's acting up. She could turn it on and off. To be fair, it's a little bit funky right now. She doesn't really know why. You can turn it on and off. You know, you can see her dancing for a second. There you go. You get to see her dancing for a bit. It's 10 p.m. How you not had dinner? She had a really late lunch. She's been having tummy ache from all the lactose she's been having for the last days. She doesn't feel like eating that much. There you go. Oh, it's still 1 FPS. Maybe it's because her phone's dying. Vibing, Thaiga. She's just vibing. She's existing. It was a really nice. That's a really nice like file that it was being shared around of the idol animation. It was really nice. She's seen telling you you're launching stuff. She launched Vbridger again. That's what she did. Unless she launched something else. She launched something else. Please no. She doesn't want to launch anything else. Please no. She begged. Oh no, she needs to burp. Not on stream, please. Not on stream. Don't burp on stream. That's too many people. It's luckily only been one clip of her burping on stream. So we're getting better than we normally are. Is that Vtuber Studio? Oh, Vtuber Studio's always been open though. Maybe it just does that. I don't know. You all just get notification when she opens a game? Like, you see her playing Stardew Valley, and you see Troy's playing for Stardew Valley? God, why? Absolutely, why? It's all the time? Listen, okay? Don't question it. You don't have you added yet, so nope. She feels like it's somewhere. If you're a subscriber, you should be able to get access to the super secret, like Discord channel, which has her Steam if you want her to add her. But like, all you're gonna see is Tori spending money on games she'll never play. Oh, it takes a little dip for your network connection for the Steam to announce that you're playing. Oh, is that what happens? Good old Discord tiling event is pushing who's got the gacha addiction. She has a gal that's constantly, as in like constantly on Genshin Impact. We still did integrate YouTube members to Discord. Can you even do that? But no, people are free to add her on stream. But like, it's not exciting because all she does on it is play like the occasional game that isn't on stream, and you can't even see it. Or yeah, she'll have a look. She'll add you if you're on Discord, and she'll give you the role without it, so she can just exist. On Steam to buy her game. Please don't buy her games. Please, she'll play them one day. If she has computer space, because she has no computer space right now. It's like empty. It's like empty husk. Like bonus game, because it's 120 gigabyte to freaking download, and she has like 90 gig in her system. Oh wait, it's the other way around. It's 90 gig to download, and she has 120 gig. She is not using the last bit of her gigabytes in her system. Though, she probably VODs, because she downloads all her VODs into her PC, she might just delete them. Because, like, she used to be very much like she has to archive everything. But, like, she's kind of got, after 3 years of archiving everything, she's kind of like, fuck it. If her YouTube account gets deleted, goodbye. Like, have you tried Hustle Cat yet? Nope. You feel bad adding Toy on Pogo? That's when you drop off playing it regularly? Oh man, don't worry, she hasn't touched the game in like 3 weeks either. She's been too busy. Like, she feels bad about sending, because one, if she's in her local area, she's not going to send you guys gifts of Pokemon Go of her local area because she doesn't want to dox herself that much. So she only sends... She's gonna say that black and white VOD is still up. Oh, she doesn't mind it being up on Twitch because it's gonna get deleted in 2 weeks. But it's not gonna be archived. Which is what she's gonna continue doing with streaming on both platforms. Basically, any stream she doesn't want archived will be on Twitch and only on Twitch. Once her kitchen is done, cooking streams will be both on Twitch and YouTube, so they'll be dual streamed. Basically, everything is dual streamed except for certain streams. Basically, certain streams that she doesn't want archived or she thinks doesn't work on Twitch, that kind of thing. Foodie Talks, any Foodie Talks collab will be only on YouTube because she turns all notifications off. She turns all alerts off for those streams. So she does have a lot of Foodie Talks coming up. She has a few guests coming up in the next couple of weeks. So she'll be doing those of those. Those will be only on YouTube just because she doesn't like the thought of raids, doesn't like the thought of alerts in general. You send me local stuff, you have no clue about any of it, but like, the local stuff to her is like her street address. It's not even a post box. It's like, this is the road you live on. If you Google this name, post box, you will find like a 5-meter radius of where she lives. It's terrible, because she wishes she can send post boxes, right? Your alerts are always off? You mean stuff like follows and stuff? Yeah, like subs, follows, things like TTS, things like, just basically anything that would make noise, because what she wants to do with Foodie Talks is kind of make it more of a chatting only stream where she just talks about stuff. Make it about an extra 2 terabytes. She has 3 of them. She has her main USB drive. She has 2. She has 1 for Maid Cafe stuff, which is about halfway through now, so it's about 1 terabyte of that. And then she has 1 for Tori stuff. So like, you know, like all her like artwork, all her models, everything like that. That's about like 30% full. So it's a lot. If Pokemon is caught near home, yeah, but trading, don't you need to be like next to each other to trade Pokemon? Like, she loves you all, but you don't need to know where she lives. Yeah, if you show up in front of her house and she did not know, and she's never met you, or she doesn't know you're coming, she will call the police on you, or she'll mow you. One of those things. Yep, your toys are backed up, right? Are you meant to? Like, she has it on a hard drive. She also has it on Google Drive. She does have like like her models on Google Drive. Everything else she can remake. Realistically, everything else she can remake. Because she's gotten to a point where, because she's really picky, like insanely picky with how she likes stuff, she's kind of learned how to do a lot of streaming stuff herself. You know, making the MV, for example, the illustrations. She's kind of very picky, and she doesn't really like bothering artists. Hardware failure can be sudden nightmare, you know? At that point, she feels like if she lost everything, she'll just redraw a model and rig it. She'll just restart from scratch. She'll be like, oh. She'll like to hope that her model mama, or like, you know, Jay still has the files, right? The commissioners not keep files for ages. She still has like the first logo she made. She still has Chiki's logo, basically. Only once you lost it because of blunt force trauma. Her USB drives are inside her PC. They can't break. She hopes. But Marcos, thank you so so much for the happy 300. Thank you so much, Marcos. Thank you. She appreciates it so much. Thank you, thank you. The girl you use you had to start. Tori has like an old logo. You want to see her old logo? If you weren't here, like if you saw this logo, oh geez, does she even have an image of it? It would be like the very first logo she made. Which really is something. Oh, she thinks she knows where it is. Wait. It'll be in... Go. Where is it? There it is. She saw it. This is our first logo. Right there. Which is kind of cute. I think it's kind of cute. No, she didn't really know how to spell her own name. Thaiga. ToriThaiga. Kind of fancy looking, but like, she really likes how her logo looks at the moment. Like, sometimes she looks at her logo, she's like, oh, maybe she should like, you know, change it up. But she feels like this represents her so much that she kind of never wants to change it. There was a version that was pink. There was that. There was a version where it was pink, and she was like, "Oh," but no, she felt like it was not the right color, right? Like making this logo was a perfect way of changing things up. It's easy to read. It is even easier to read, isn't it? Because she used to draw all her assets, which she still does. She draws all her assets, but like, for example, she feels like she learned a lot of graphics in the last 3 years because she made everything. She made her own overlays. So this bit right here, this chatting board, she made that. She made her logo. She made her transitions. She made her overlays for everything. She feels like she starts learning things so she doesn't have one. It saves her money. It saves her money because she already has like Adobe just because she has to make cafe stuff. She already has the prescription Adobe stuff. This logo suits you so well, thank you. It is very her. Like, she feels like this logo is very her, and it's subtle enough that it's not in your face, she thinks. Though, she's very curious to what, like, logo artists would think would design for her. How do you make your logo so smooth and visual looking? The stroke tool. The stroke tool, the stroke effect on text. That's what gets ya. She doesn't really enjoy making models though. Not models, logos. Like, she's made loads. Like, she thinks about it. When she first started in 2021, she made like 100 logos. And like 60% of them were for charity. Like, she ran out. Like, maybe it's because her logo prices are quite cheap because they only take her like an hour and a half maybe. So she only charges like 20 quid for it. Stroke, drop shadow, inner glow shadow. Exactly. There you go. Still gotta go. Oh, thank you, Rumbler. Thank you for coming by. She hopes you have a wonderful rest of your evening. Thank you so much. Thank you. Improving on top of a concept multiple times. Yeah, it takes a lot of times. She makes a base and then just like works around it for like an hour, and then she'll be like, okay, it's done now. But she doesn't really like doing commissions. It kind of stresses her out. She might only, if she ever opens commissions again, she'll probably do like skip style where you have no say in it. Because she gets very like stressed on pleasing people. So if she makes a really cheap logo commission and like it's not the best, she's like, okay, it's like a tenner, right? Commission is real, yeah. Like, she would never she doesn't know if you take like music commissions, Nori, but like that would end her. Like, music commissions would probably destroy her. She's not very musical at all, but like she just kind of she wouldn't be able to. Like, she's very quick, but she's not the best at stuff, you know? Most people get stressed doing commissions. She knows a few girls that have no stress whatsoever doing commissions. You used to do music comms, recently you're not doing it anymore. It's must be so stressful because what if they just, you make this base of a song and they just go, oh, they don't like it. What do? You just gonna go, oh, okay, start over. This one time she made a logo and like she basically finished it, sent it to them, and they don't like the font. So she had to redo the whole logo, and it was kind of painful. So now when she does commission, she usually sends people like the text, just the base text, to make sure they're okay with how the text looks like. Then she works on it because it kind of hurts when they're like, oh, they're like logo. You're like, oh, okay, can I start again? No. You set the files of channel graphics you made for people years ago. As long as the hard drive isn't dying, it will not be deleted. Oh, that's so good of you, monster. See, that's what Tori is. Tori still has all her logos she's ever made. Like every single one of her logo. Yeah, she does have every single one. She even has Bjorn's one. In short, remakes are devilish when you underestimate the complexity. She feels like she understands that because when she commissioned Jay to do the Judas like instrumental remake, and like it sounded really easy, and then like they like when he went to do it, apparently it was really hard, and she was like, she does not envy you because she's not really music. She's the opposite of a musical. She can't understand music. She doesn't understand it at all. You could not make her play a single beat, not a single one. No. Welcome. About you have to back them somewhere else. You accidentally formatted an external hard drive and lost a lot of stuff. How do you accidentally format an external hard drive? How do you, like you have to do multiple steps to delete it, right? Right? No, she does just want to do like this year. She's much more like she wants to just make stuff for people. Like she doesn't mind rigging for free. She doesn't mind drawing models and rigging them for free, as long as it gets used. Formatting a hard drive is pretty simple, but like don't you have to go to the settings and then press format and then like confirm format? Like it can't be that easy, surely, right? Surely, right? Right? You have a whole playlist with the sad music? You have a whole playlist? Troy has a playlist where it'll go from like a Joji song to like Taylor Swift. Like there is like a 180 in personality. How is it install Windows into a new PC? You selected and stay located in new things. Oh, that sounds scary. Nah, she look alright. If she ever does do that, she's gonna get someone else to do it. Someone else will deal with the computer problems. You're a Swiftie? Yes. She does like a good Taylor. Wait, have you never heard any of her karaoke? She always has one Taylor Swift song in it. Right? Like she's a sucker for pop. Like she's her favorite genre is pop, and it's like she used to be embarrassed about it, but like she's not sharing her earphones with you, so it's okay. You actually messed up the stern? Oh no, something like that confuses her. She doesn't really know how to do this. Did you miss any big anniversary announcements? The only one, well, obviously she has a new outfit. What else did you miss? There is this as well. She wants to do more VR or like 3D content things, like the streaming on like streaming 3D movements and stuff. So she has a new 3D model that is kind of usable for like VR chat and stuff. So no new duckies, no new duckies. You got to get her drunk enough to commission one again. Get her drunk enough and she'll do it. Other than that, she's probably gonna move towards like an occasional 2.5D cooking stream. So things like barbecue streams and like kind of more body showing streams. for cooking just so that she can move around a bit more. So that's basically the main announcements. She's doing a lot of like conventions this year. So if you're in London, you get to meet Tori at the Maid Cafe. So Elden Ring DLC then? What, like VR? Absolutely not. She does want to play like the DLC, but like she's bad at the game, right? It got to a point where in Elden Ring she did not enjoy the game, as in like she was just so bad at it to a point where she was embarrassed that she was bad at it, right? She was just like, oh, don't perceive that she can't kill this boss without being carried. Though there's a lot of games she wants to play. So she might do like the odd game. She joke about you drinking during the FormSoft games. Nah, the Elden Ring actually stopped it. In a weird way, it actually stopped her. She feels like she stopped after getting chickenpox. That was it. That was the trigger of stopping drinking streams. Getting chickenpox after that one. Was it Elden? It was Elden Ring, wasn't it? But yeah, like she does enjoy. Like she'll probably do like a stream or two when she gets a little bit drunk, but like not the same amount as before. Right? She's now too old. She's now too old and wrinkly. She might die. She would love to do more. Like maybe she'll do like a drinking stream if she has a collab now in person, right? Like she feels like that's like a thing where she has in person. So she wants to interact with people when she's a bit drunk. You missed the Bloodborne stream for a good reason, because God, she was a mess in that blood. How did she finish the game? Like, how did she make it to completion of the game? Oh no, she just leveled past her problems. That's why. She just leveled off stream past her problems. Ooh, sounds fun. Bjorn, you're in a different country. You're in a different country, but she feels like with drinking streams and stuff, she feels like she has to have somebody there. Like somebody not physically there, but at least like collabing. Like there's two drunk fuckers around. Not just one Tori just about to puke. Like it has to be both people or more about to puke. You're one short plane trip away. It's only like what, 3 hours probably to Nordic places she's never actually been. She really wants to go. She doesn't want to go and like visit Europe. She's never been. She's been to Germany. She's been to France. She wants to go to. She's been to Turkey as well, but she doesn't want to go to other places. She does. But Bjorn's actually get smashed with Tori. Tori's gonna get. You don't think she's gonna be fun? When she's drunk, she just pukes and goes to bed. Like it's not fun anymore. Maybe like if you also like 4 or 5 years ago, she'd be like a party gal, but now she's like, you know, all she's gonna do just make you drink water. Be like, we need to drink meat. Tori has tried like homemade alcohols, like like moonshine and meat. It's a one-way street. You're going to die. No, but please don't give her any more gin. She has so much gin. She doesn't know what to do with the gin. You didn't get to puking point? She feels like the gap between fun Tori and pukey Tori is getting lower every time she drinks. Like, fun time Tori is quite funny. Like, she thinks she's quite... Like, if you... Like, she can't fucking speak English. Like, she can't speak anymore. You bring homemade... Are you allowed to take, like, homemade alcohol on planes? Like, she's pretty sure you're not allowed to just, like, bring in some hard alcohol. Like... She doesn't know. But she does want to meet more VTuber friends. Like, last year, she met, a lot of gal pals in Japan. It was really, really nice. Like, gal pals she would never think she would meet. Right? Like... It was really, really nice because of it. As long as it's not your carry-on, you think it's allowed? You think it's a liquid limit? What if it's a whole suitcase of just, like, alcohol? Sure, you get stuff at that point, right? She's watched enough of those airport videos. They're not gonna stop you. But no, she doesn't want to meet up with like more gal pals and stuff. Like, it's nice to like actually like, not gonna lie, she's about to say like have a face to a friend, but like she's forgotten anyone's face that she's met, which is terrible. Like she actually forgot how people look like. They've reverted to what she thinks they look like. She's terrible. It's like, for example, Lapid. She's not no offense, Lapid, but she's kind of forgotten how you look like. Because she's just gonna erase, she's very face blind. So like, she'll just be like, oh, that must be you. And she'll like, recreate what you look like and you look still look nothing like it. They do the features and past security. Wouldn't you be able to take those on the plane as carry on? But like, don't they have like little special like stickers? Like, won't you have like a little sticker like to say that you bought it from tax free or duty free? Boy, listen, okay? She's forgotten anyone. She's forgotten how Ruka looks like. She's forgotten how Lua looks like. She's forgotten how Fangy looks like. The only one she remembers is Milky, because she met Milky like in like December, right? She don't know what you did. If you did be at AX, it's definitely long forgotten. You think she's gonna go to a anime expo again? Like that place was scary as hell. You wanna show your face, but you have to hate face with a passion. You hate how you look and sound. She thinks she presumes you look fine. Satis? Like, she presumes you look fine. You know, you look fine. Be more confident, you know? Be more confident. You gotta think you look like a child. You gotta think you look like a god. You gotta gaslight yourself. Stan from American Dad? Yeah, that's like you've reverted into Stan from American Dad. Like no joke. She not like whenever you mentioned that we met, she like replaced it, you know, the memories in her head. And it's just Stan from American Dad now. Like she knows you don't exactly look like Stan from American Dad, but now you just are Stan from American Dad in her memories. You know? You forgot the voice? Not gonna lie, she's also forgotten the voice. All she knows is that Delta, Brandon, and Rachel kinda sound the same. And that's kinda everybody's like, she's definitely like, don't hold it against you. Like, don't against her. If she forgets how you sound like, how you look like, it's because she doesn't really care how you... Are you a cunt? No, then we can get along. Like, she doesn't really think about people's voices and people's looks very much. You're just what your icon looked like. Wait, what? Listen here. It was. She's pretty sure it was Rachel and Delta that sounded the same. It was like it was a mixture of the three of you. And she was like, was it? No, it might have been just Brandon and Delta, because it was during the Minecraft section of the mods, and she was like, who the hell is talking? Good bro, don't be a cunt. Yeah, like if you're not a cunt, she will get along with you, but she'll forget what you look like. Like, she'll forget what you sound like, forget what you look like. Tori just looks like Crazy Rich Asians or something. She was in a maid dress and cosplaying a saber altar. Like, not gonna lie, she sometimes forgets what she looks like. She's like, oh, she don't look like those May 2, like, gals? No. She looks at herself and she's like, oh. You know, you see her right before you started talking, you're definitely being a best behavior. Like, listen, if you are a nice gal, she does not care what you sound like, what you look like. If you have a strong accent, maybe she'll remember you more. If you have an accent that she can't understand, if you have a Scouse accent, she might not understand you, and she'll be like, oh yeah, you're the one with the Scout accent. But that's it. Good morning, Ariel. Thank God for the happy 3rd anniversary. Thank God for spending all that time with her. She hopes, you know, your mornings before work are good. Happy anniversary, God Pals. Thanks for being here. Whose voice was that again? Listen, sometimes a gal would play like a clip of Tori, and she'd be like, who the fuck is that? Because she'll be like, she sound like that? Cause like she caught like what she hears in her own ears is very different to what seems to be playing on the speakers. So if she can't understand her own voice, you think she's gonna remember any of yours? Absolutely not. You heard you once during one community night? Yeah, like she thinks you all sound fine, but like you get to a point where you all just sound the same just because she just forgot what people sound like, right? Like maybe the only time that if you have a funny like a laugh that's funny, maybe she'll remember your laugh. But like, please don't hold it against her if she doesn't remember or doesn't recognize who's speaking, especially in things like you know, community nights. She'll remember some gals, but sometimes you gals do sound quite similar to each other, especially some of the American gals. Some of the American gals sound quite similar to each other, and she's like, wow. Because some VTubers sound alike as well. Some VTubers, she's like, huh. Faye, you didn't talk much? Should though, you should. You should. Thank you for subscribing. Alchemist, you're on the menu now. Accent's always dependent on where you're from. Listen, Tori's been told she's been talking more American, and she doesn't really understand why. She doesn't think she sounds more American. It's cause we like, you know, she's been talking to a lot more like tourists from America. Maybe it's that. Maybe it's cause like some of the gals in the maid cafe are American. So maybe she's like gaining their accent. You sound British. She does not sound British, fuck. There's no way she sounds British. Oh, to be fair, she's been told she sounds very British when she's angry. When she's getting really like vexed. That's what it is. Now, yes, you do. What? Really? She doesn't think she sounds British. Like, just at least she feels like at least if anything, she doesn't have like a very Pacific accent. You know, like a Cockney, Scouse. What's the other one? What other ones? Birmingham accent? Look, she does not sound Cockney. How dare you? How absolutely dare you? The British come to the full force. It seems like it is coming out when she gets more angry. Like you feel like when she's cussing people out. Do the deep voice, do the accent changes? Listen, if she does a deep voice now, her voice might explode. She feels like she sounds more Asian when she's in a deep voice. She feels like she has lost this Tinglish though. She feels like her accent is very weird. It's a very weird accent just because when she grew up, she learned American English, and then when she like, you know, lived in the UK, she's gained that British accent a little bit, but like it's mixed in with the American English and then the Tinglish. So like it's now just like a Tory accent. Not the political group, just her own accent. Very British. Very British. To be fair, she does say water. And people still make fun of her for it. And she doesn't know why suddenly people have a thing against people saying water. Right? You can't tell what your accent sounds like? Your accent sounds like Brad and Sass Rachel. But yeah, she wouldn't, like, for example, like Delta, she wouldn't be able to tell you were like a Polish speaker because, like, she's met a lot of Polish girls and they have a different accent to you. Sounds strange, exactly. Strange British. That's exactly what her accent is. Perfect. Can't say how do Asians sound? She's very bad with accents, but this is how Thai people sound. Like, that's the accent of the Thai people. But like, she can't do a Thai English accent because can she do it? Like, she didn't think about it. She didn't think about it. Can she do a Thai accent? When you hear a Thai person speak English, there is a very distinct accent. She's very bad with accents. Okay, she can't do a single accent to save her life. But Taiwan is very Pacific. You sound like you come from London. She has very Queen's English. For sure. She does have a Queen's... She does have Queen's English a lot more. It's technically King's English now, isn't it? You can tell the Californian in your accent. Yeah! She feels like you definitely have a Californian accent. Not that she knows any other accents. Not that she knows. You can tell us Californians apart. Do Californians have different accents in, like, California? Do you not just have just one Californian accent? She can tell between, like, a Boston accent and a New York accent. But, like, she can tell a Texas one, too. But, like, she doesn't know Californians have a different accent. She just likes being called, like, love. Hello, darling. Like, she likes being called darling in America. She gets very endeared by being called darling. Spans the entire U.S. coast. California is bigger than the UK. The Valley. Oh, she knows who has a Valley accent. Yancha. Yancha has a Valley girl accent. She can kind of do a Valley girl accent. She thinks so. She never really... Like, oh my gosh, like that. Like that's what Valley girls sound like to her. They have a very, like, even more nasally than Tori. Thank God for the happy 3 years and thank God for watching her cover. Thank God so much. Thank God. Thank God so much. Valley girl Tori, the problem is she'll never be able to do it, like, on command. She doesn't know how people do it. Like, there's a few VTubers that she knows that she can do accents, like, on the point. Like, she knows, Claudie can do it. Claudie can do, just go into goofy mode at will. How do you do that? And then there's, like, Orphan, who can go into, like a Texas accent. How do you people do that? How do people just, like, switch an accent? Because it takes her a while. She can't normally speak in the accent. Right? Like, you don't even know. How do you do it? So I guess it was common for some people to have just become mumblers. Have you ever heard, like, a proper strong Scouse accent? It is literally like murmurs. She has no idea what they're saying sometimes, and they're speaking English. You wish you could accent too? Okay, at least there's another gal who can't accent either. You plan community night again in the future? Yes, plan community night will be the 13th of February, just before Valentine's Day. Cause she's not really sure what we're doing yet. Maybe we'll play like Script Guy or something. February 13th, once she decides what we're doing, she'll do a announcement. Discord thing. What's your character you want to mimic? She wants to sound like Kiryu. And that's all. She don't think she can, like, muster out a whole ass sentence. No. 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 She's trying to get it lower, okay? She just sounds like a gecko. You gonna order Chinese? Any recommendations? She watched a video about the difference between UK and US, like Chinese places, and she doesn't understand what your Chinese looks like, okay? But she would recommend, if they have salted egg fried shrimp, get that. Get some duck. Get some, roast duck. Get some Peking duck. Peking duck is always nice. You sound like a cross between Gura's and Subaru's duck call. Just her She's trying to do Kiryu. Kiryu, okay? She's trying to do the Kiryu like, she doesn't think she can beat Kiryu. She won't lie, she doesn't think she can do it. You know? Right there, Mario. She doesn't think she can... Mario? Mario's Italian! Mario! She can do Mickey Mouse. No, she cannot. She was like, it's gonna come out as Mickey. It did not come out as Mickey. Brooklyn Brook? Oh, you mean like that movie that like, you know, that movie that, what was it, like 2008 or 2008 movie? 2008? The way that video does it? Oh, she's never seen. Show her a clip at some point. What would be a good Chinese recommendation? General Tso's chicken, because she doesn't know what the fuck General Tso's chicken is. And... Oh, mapo tofu. Get some mapo tofu. Do they have mapo tofu in Chinese takeaways in the US? Do you have it in the US? Because she didn't realize that the Chinese food, like takeaway stuff, is different in different countries. She didn't know. Like, do you not have prawn? Like, you know, prawn on toast? You don't have that? Do you not, like, apparently, like, a lot of Chinese dishes don't have certain things that we have in our usual ones. Like, we don't have orange chicken. What the fuck is orange chicken? What is orange chicken? What is it? Go to a Thai and Japanese place for that kind of tofu. General cheap Chinese places have American Chinese orange chicken. What is orange chicken? Sound like you smoked a pack of 100 cigs. She had shisha once and she sounded like she was a cricket afterwards. It's chicken, but it's orange. But apparently they like grate an orange skin and put it on. Like what? What is that? What is that? I don't know. We never go to Chinese places here. She's never craving of like takeaway Chinese food because Chinese food that she's used to is roast duck, Peking duck, things like lobster noodle. Okay, she's not that bougie, but like, you know, like she only knows proper like non-takeaway Chinese food, right? So when she like had her first Chinese takeaway, she was like, "What is this?" Because she has never, until she was like in her late teens, she's never had black bean sauce. Like a dish with black bean sauce. Because normally in Chinese meals, you have steamed egg tofu. You have like char siu. You have pork, like crispy pork belly. Like, she doesn't really know, like, get some char siu, Lapin. That's probably the most Chinese thing she can say. Just char siu. If your place is a Malaysian Chinese place, that's the best char siu. Freaking beautiful, caramelized pork. Maybe she should eat. Should have like, it's too late for dinner now. It's like 11 p.m. Maybe she should just have like a banana or something. Banana and a protein shake. Do you guys, have the members been enjoying her usual meals? Off-stream pictures? Oh, clay pot. Ooh, get some clay pot. Like, her favorite clay pot is glass noodles with goose feet. You know? The goose feet. Amazing. A little bit scary, but they're so good. Get some chicken feet, too. Get some chicken feet. Her favorite is Thai-style cold chicken feet at dim sum places. They're so good. Get some dim sum feet, yes. Chicken feet is good. We can safely say we don't have goose feet. To be fair, you'd have to go to like Chinatown to find things like that. A clay pot with goose feet. You're still not used to YouTube having non-video content? For what? For like different foods? Like create Chinese food almost certainly because we never get it. Thai food helps so much with it. Thai food, in her opinion, is nicer, but because Chinese food is it's spicy, but it's mild. cry every time she has it. You're making Tori having cravings at 11 p.m. She hasn't had dinner yet. She had lunch at like 2 p.m. and she hasn't eaten dinner. But like, she got given a lot of like, she not given. She got given a free ice cream, and she ate a lot of dairy for lunch. So like her tummy aches. I kind of like filling her tummy up. Go bye. Thank you for coming by, Ariel. Thank you. Like 40 minutes ago, she go eat dinner. Yeah. She probably should wrap it up for today. She is a bit sleepy and she does need the loo. It's her usual 2-hour loo need. But also this year, she doesn't want to do a lot more chatting streams. She feels like she can talk about enough shit that a chatting stream is acceptable. But for her to be comfortable doing chatting streams, you all have to promise her that you're at least come to some of them. Right? You gotta promise her that you'd come to some of her chatting streams. Because she will cry if she's talking to nobody. She'd be like, she'll stop probably go unhinged. Maybe that's for fun. Maybe that's good in a sense. If you like, none of you show up for a chatting stream and she just talks to herself, can you imagine the shit that would come out of her mouth? If it's early stream, yeah, like the next early stream is a collab, a foodie talks with a gal who lives in a time zone that she can't really help because she works around their time zone. If it's on Twitch, you'll raid and watch. Hell yeah, she hopes this year you get to like do much more streaming, Koyomi. She does like sometimes. She does lurk. She likes anyone who posts will like. She'll like. I'm chatting some shit is mentioned, but imagine the topic she would come up with. Like, imagine her just talking like to herself. She'll end up like making she'll make a lore up. Like she'll make a story up. She'll be like, oh, remember that time that she didn't know. She's trying to think of a story now, but she's kind of drawing a blank. Well, that's kind of anticlimactic. Sorry about that. But she'll do more chatting streams. Maybe once every 2 weeks or something, you do a chatting stream, or like she does enjoy a good chatting stream. You like to imagine Tori's face when last YouTube raid where the person we went to asked how your stream went. Tori was just like, it was something. She always worries about like people like asking how her stream, because she doesn't want to talk about herself that much. She kind of just wants to like bring the gal pal somewhere and go, well, good night, and then warm out somewhere. But talking about stream, maybe she'll go and redirect. She'll go find a gal to redirect to. Any suggestions, anyone? Any little wee suggestions? Any wee suggestions? Any gals that currently streaming on your time that don't have subscriber only mode on? No subscriber only mode? So what, the magic log in the toilet? Did she ever talk about the massive log that someone took at a maid cafe? Like one of her maid cafe pop-ups, someone took this massive log that like clogged the toilet and it was the size of a fucking fist. You did talk about. Okay, good. Has anyone ever seen a photo of it? You did? You showed it? Yes, you showed it. Okay, very good. It was so fucking massive. And it's the fact that she remembered the gal who dealt it, and it was a scrawny gal. The gal lost 20% of their weight. Troy froze over 5,000 meters. Listen, she had that when she was playing Valheim. When Nero-sama raided her, and it was like 5,000 people, and she like had a fucking panic attack. She would never have that again. At least she made a crowd from there. You know, she met a few gals. was you, are you okay? Do you, Satis, if that was you who dealt it, you need to go to a hospital and, like, get it checked out. Because, like, that thing must have broken a gal. Cause, like, there's no way that came out smoothly. I don't know, really a big surprise. That was, how? Where did that come from? Now she has stress every time she goes on Twitch now. Aside from whole life member streaming, there's an 8-bit drummer streaming. Oh, no! As long as they're not subscriber only mode. That's her rule. Like it can't be subscriber only mode, and it can't be They have to allow her to raid because some VTubers don't have it turned on. Hey, happy anniversary! Thank you for streaming. Thank you, Koyomi. Thank you. Thank you. Pomu is streaming again. Pomu has subscriber only mode on. So she doesn't want to bring a gal that only has subscriber only mode on. Feels bad, but let's see. Let's go find a gal that we can redirect to. Oh yeah! What? She got followed by Aura? Oh yeah! She didn't know who they were, which is she felt kind of bad. She's not gonna lie. She's very not social kind of gal. This gal has an interesting model. Let's see. Let's see this gal. We're not following everyone? That was nice of them. Okay. There's a gal that's... Oh, it's subscriber only mode. Never mind. Goodbye. One day she'll find a gal that's not subscriber only mode. One day. And that's not doing an ASMR stream because she gets scared when she listens to a gal. Remember filming Loki following you and you're like, why? And then she started saying, oh no, she's super lovely. Like after that she like watched some of her streams and like listened in and stuff. Absolutely lovely. But like she didn't really know who they were. Not gonna lie. She as in like she's seen them around, but she's never actually watched their stream. Listen, if she doesn't have time to like watch her friend's stream, she don't have the time to go watch other people's stream, okay? I'm surprised when Tori followed you. If you also stream, she normally follows you as well. Like, she's very bad at following people. Sometimes she just thinks she's been following them for ages. Not sure about subscriber only mode for her. Okay, let's have a look. Let's flick around and see people. We're just looking for people now. But yeah, basically, thank God for 3 years, everyone. She's gonna be more unhinged this year, where she's even more wild. She cannot be contained. She'll be even less contained as usual. That's basically it. Okay, there's a gal who's streaming some Baldur's Gate. We can go to them. Okay, we'll go to them. Their name is Cherry. And we'll go and redirect to them. You saw Fukeko rice cooker? It's a custom made one. They printed it out themselves, didn't they? She's pretty sure they printed it out themselves. Like it's 3D printed. She's a bit scared of a 3D printed rice cooker, but it looks very cute. See you next year then? What do you mean next year? She's coming back on Wednesday. She's coming back. She's not dying. Don't think she's dying. Not gonna die. Every time Forbidden Card is mentioned outside itself, you get worried about what gets posted there. Listen, it's you guys are tame in there. Like she was expecting such worse things there, but they're all quite calm. You're all quite lovely there, really. Your next anniversary stream? Are you not coming back for a year, monster? She'd be sad, but that's okay. You know, fun message for you all. If you all one day go, nah, I'm not their cup of tea anymore. Not gonna watch it. gonna unsubscribe, gonna, unmember, un-twitch us up. Fine. You know? She's, as long as you're healthy and, like, you're enjoying life, she's happy. So don't ever feel like you have to, like, continue to watch her, continue to support her and stuff. She's very happy. She'll be happy regardless. You're pretty taken to it. Listen, she was expecting worse stuff. Like, if you were there during a certain saga of the Forbidden Garden, it's pretty wild. Okay? But if you all move on with life, that's okay. But thank Gal for being part of her life for a while. And also thank Gal, everybody, for, like, spending some time with her the last 3 years. And she hopes she gets to spend more time with you for the next 20 years until menopause hits her and she can't really stream after that. She'll have too much back pain. But she'll be around for as long as you gals continue to give her love and gals. Thank you. The only reason you stop watching Tori if you died, please don't die. You haven't done a redeem command so long you don't remember? Is this exclamation mark redeem? But Gal direct. But honestly, thank Gal so much from the bottom of her eye. She's so appreciative of everything you gals have done for her and kind of just spent time with her. She really appreciates the fact that you spent all that time with her. And she hopes this year... Yeah, it's not Tori's fault. It's not. She probably should record more of these, to be fair. But it's not her fault. It's never her fault. She'll girl boss her way through all fault. But thank God, everybody. Thank God for spending the last 3 years with her. Even if you've been here since the first day, or just today. Thank God, everybody. She'll see you all on Wednesday. She's playing some Toho. Some Toho. So she'll see you all. Thank God. See you next time, Tori. Happy anniversary. Thank God, Speedy. Thank God so much. Please send the gal we're going to redirect to lots of love. Their name is Cherry, and they're playing Baldur's Gate. So yeah, she's playing some Toho Mystia Izakaya on Wednesday. She is kind of tempted to play Call of the Lamb. She kind of forgot about the Call of the Lamb thing, but maybe next week she'll play Call of the Lamb. But honestly, she wouldn't know what she'll do without you gals. Thank God, who gives you all the gals, all the gals.